Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Heather Burkhart. I'm the lead teacher for the Milwaukee Prenatal Yoga Community Prenatal Yoga Teacher Training. Welcome to this info session where we have some exciting news to share with you. First, a little bit about me. I am the lead teacher for the training. I'm a CAP. That means I'm a certified Ayurvedic practitioner with the National Ayurvedic Medical Association. I'm also an experienced registered yoga teacher, registered prenatal yoga teacher, and continuing education provider with Yoga Alliance. I've been teaching prenatal yoga for 10 years and counting, and I am a mom. Our mission is prenatal yoga training and social justice. We want to empower people who are passionate about birth-centered prenatal yoga with holistic tools so they may empower others in their families and communities in an inclusive way. We are especially committed to training Black, Indigenous, and people of color folks and other underserved populations who want to share the scientifically proven benefits of prenatal yoga for pregnant persons and their babies in their community. We combine the Vedic sciences of Ayurveda and yoga to provide a more well-rounded, holistic education in supporting a healthy pregnancy, birth, and postpartum recovery. Yoga and Ayurveda philosophy guides trainees to acknowledge the connection between the body, heart, and mind of a pregnant person. With this approach, trainees learn the importance of emotional and mental health as much as physical health in pregnancy and beyond. A quick overview of our training. We are a Yoga Alliance registered school and program. For the remainder of 2021, our training is 100% virtual with a self-directed option. We are approved by Yoga Alliance's online exemption, and trainees can have access to the training via our Google Classroom. There's a total of 85 hours or credits of programming that we've split into 2 levels with 4 modules each. We have 2 different Google Classrooms for each level. The modules include video content, slide presentations, assignments to do on your own and to submit, links to resources, and also a way to interact with others in the course and with the teachers with comments and questions. The credits breakdown are as follows. Training techniques and practice, we have 25 hours plus, and I say plus because we actually go a little bit above and beyond Yoga Alliance requirements. Teaching methodology, 10 hours plus. Anatomy and physiology, we have right around 10 hours. Yoga philosophy, lifestyle, and ethics are 5 hours plus. Practicum is 10 hours plus, and that includes class observation and practice teaching that you do on your own time. Prenatal credits are 5 hours plus. So it's quite a bit of credits or hours, which is why we separate that into 2 different levels, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. Level 1, we focus on the physical body and pregnancy. We learn the 10 key prenatal yoga postures that we teach. We go over the modifications for pregnancy in posture clinics. We have anatomy and physiology for pregnancy and birth, yoga for the 3 trimesters and beyond, which includes the 4th trimester or postpartum. We include yogic philosophy, yamas, and the niyamas, for example, in pregnancy and birth. Also, cultural appropriation pitfalls and how to avoid them. 3 body types of Ayurveda in pregnancy, and group practice teach. This is just a sampling of the many courses that are within level 1. And of course, the group practice teaches is available when we have those live classes available. They aren't available at this time, but as people are approaching practice teach, we schedule them as needed so that they have access to that opportunity. Level 2, we focus on the energy body and pregnancy. This is the subtle body. So we delve into things like the energetic pregnant physiology, chakras, koshas, teaching mindfulness techniques with meditation, pranayama, Ayurvedic self-care, perinatal mental health and disorders, meditation with bija mantras, Sanskrit pronunciation and definition of common terms, language of consent and inclusivity, and then again, group practice teach. Each level has practice teaches that we do on our own, and then again, we have the opportunity to get together to practice teach together as that's needed. So there are some additional faculty teaching other than me. The first I'll mention is Amy Kranz. She is the founder of the Milwaukee Prenatal Yoga community. She also founded the Womb Room in Milwaukee and In the Round Yoga. And she co-teaches many of the level 2 practices with me. She teaches specifically the restorative yoga practices and theory, and she also covers language and consent. Vanessa is a Milwaukee Prenatal Yoga community graduate. She is a registered nurse and a doula. She's the owner of A Miracle Happened Wellness and Birth Services. She joins us for anatomy and physiology in level 1. Jessica is a physical therapist who specializes in women's wellness. She's the owner of Core Wellness Physical Therapy, and she joins us for anatomy and physiology in level 2. Elizabeth White, she teaches self-healing meditation in level 2. She is a certified Reiki practitioner and integrative energy medicine practitioner. So those are just a few people who join us during the training, depending on which level you're taking. We do also offer scholarships for BIPOC trainees. We are dedicated to providing training and teaching opportunities for Black, Indigenous, and people of color folks. BIPOC people are encouraged to apply for partial or full scholarship. No deposit is needed at the time of registration. And how this works is that people who pay full tuition help raise funds for scholarships, and those funds go directly to scholarship recipients. We also take donations from the public who want to support our mission, and we also have resources for teachers who'd like to take courses for Yoga Alliance continuing ed credits. Those funds go towards our operating costs and scholarship funds as well. So there's a couple of ways that we support our scholarship fund. If you would like to support that, you can go to our website and donate directly to that fund so you can support a scholarship recipient. If you are a RYT with Yoga Alliance, you can take individual webinars from the training for continuing education credits. And you can do this through the end of 2021 with your online exemption. You can go to our webinars page and check out what offerings we have there now. We're always adding more, so make sure to check back. So you can apply to Yoga Alliance for the credits, we will issue you a receipt. And you, after submitting your homework, and we know that you've completed the course, you can include your full name, the name of the webinar, the date taken. And then once your CEs are verified by us, you can then apply for CEs at the Yoga Alliance website. So there's a few steps with that. Certainly you can always email us with questions. If you're interested in getting the credential for registered prenatal yoga teacher, you see over here on the right hand side of your screen, number one, you have to complete all the modules of both levels. You complete all the coursework in the Google Classroom. Then you have an additional 10 hours of observation, minimum 6 hours with a lead teacher like me, or 4 hours with another teacher of your choice. And both can be live or virtual. And that means it can also be pre-recorded. Also 10 hours of practice teaching. The same goes for that. And teacher trainees are responsible for keeping record of both to submit to me or a lead teacher by the end of their training to get credit. Once the training course has been completed by the trainee, we will award a certificate. And with that certificate, the trainee can then register with Yoga Alliance as an RYT if they aren't already, and a 200-hour yoga teacher training is required for that credential RYT. And once you are an RYT, you can then apply for a registered prenatal yoga teacher credential. Credentials are awarded by Yoga Alliance, not us, and that happens after the trainee completes an additional 30 hours of post-training teaching. So that means going out into the world and securing a position with a yoga studio or doing this on your own, as many people are right now, and recording those hours on the Yoga Alliance website. And they will walk you through how to do that there. It's a fairly user-friendly website. So that's how it goes. There are quite a few steps to go with that if you want the credential of our PYT. It's a little bit of a long road, but it is definitely worth it. Finally, if you can go to our website to apply for the training. Our website is MilwaukeePrenatelYoga.com. You can submit an application. You can pay the deposit at the time of registration. You can pay the full tuition if you'd like. There should also be an option to add additional funds for our scholarship fund if you'd like to do so. And that also goes for people who are taking CE credits if you would like to donate an additional amount. You can follow our Facebook page for news and updates, and BIPOC scholarship applicants can email us directly at mkepyc@gmail.com to inquire about the availability of full or partial scholarships. You would submit an application. A deposit is not required at the time of registration. So the exciting news is that there are some self-directed components for our training for the end of 2021. So go to the website and check that out. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you so much for watching. You'll see our links down below to our website, our email address, Facebook, and YouTube channels if you'd like to see some of our teachers in action. This is Heather signing off with the Milwaukee Prenatal Yoga community. Thanks so much for joining us. Take care.